Slight change of plan. I was originally going to do a bit of a test drive in the car and get my sort of feel for it. I'm actually going to do that tomorrow morning, I think. Now we've got Jasper from preschool, so we're going to load him into the BMW i3 and do a bit of a range test. It's not a perfect range test, but we should be able to get the battery low enough that we can turn on the range extender and actually see what that sounds like, because I'm fascinated. Hopefully it'll be nice and quiet and you'll barely notice it. At least it's not really raining anymore. That makes a nice change. Time to swap over cars. I think I'm going to unplug it and just drive it round to the front. We're waiting for Soph, and I want her to do the driving because it's her who's making the decision here. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't like a little go. I will have a proper go tomorrow. Into drive. Parking brake. Now it should just go. No, just driving it round to the front to get mummy. There we go. Park. Parking brake. Why can't the parking brake be automatic? That would be so much more sensible. Oh my word, it's got a bag holding zone. Oh wow, we've actually found a car that I would be happy with because it has a bag zone. You know, one that isn't a Tesla. Although the new Teslas don't have bag zones unless you specifically request them, which of course I would, because I take a bag everywhere and I need somewhere to put it. Simple, really. What I'm hoping is on the way back we will have used enough battery that we can press, what was it? Did he say press number 8 if you want the engine to come on and it holds range, holds the position? Oh yeah, 8, the magic 8. Yeah. I don't know if I should be saying it, but I think I prefer it to the Mercedes. You prefer it to your car? Fantastic. Well, I think so. I think we have a winner, guys. Well, yeah. Brilliant. I mean, like, I got in it just now and I thought, oh yeah. Now I feel like that when I get in my Mercedes, but as you said, it's quite sort of big and heavy, and this feels a lot more nimble and perky, which I quite like. Yeah, and it's a much higher, lighter sort of driving position, isn't it? It's a really comfortable driving position, you know. I mean, bucket seats are fine, but they are, you know... Not so good when you're pregnant, I might just add. I'm not pregnant. No, but that did happen to you though, didn't it? Well, that's where Jasper came from. Really not useful for children either. I'm really excited that you like this car. I bet you are. You've wanted to be what's it called? An ICE family? No, not an ICE. I wanted to be an EV only family, and this will not quite get us there because there is a range extender in the back, but it's pretty damn close. I think that's what gives me a certain level of comfort. Yeah, I think that's actually important for you. I think after you've had this car, you'll realise that actually a range extender is unnecessary if you just have a bigger battery. Yeah, probably. So I just wanted to talk briefly about the range extender in this. Now, because this is a European model, we can press a button here, which I think he said was number 8. You just press that. I don't know why it's number 8 you press, but that's what he said. And it will turn the range extender on, provided the battery is below 75%. And then it will hold the battery at that level using petrol, which is really fantastic, because I would definitely recommend not letting the battery run down to 6%, which is when it would normally automatically turn on, because if you do that you've got no power. So if you're going up a hill, for example, the range extender can't provide enough power, so if the battery can't top it up, your speed could drop on the motorway from 70 to 60 to 50 to 40 if it was a long hill, which is really not ideal to be in a car doing 40 on a motorway with no extra power. Easy solution, just use the range extender nice and early. The difference between driving at 50 and 55 is not that great compared to the difference between 65 and 70. Do you see what I mean? As it gets slower, it makes less and less difference. Yeah. The energy requirement increases with the square of speed. Is that just for electric cars? Because no, that's for everybody. The difference is
sure
that
my car's different.
no, it isn't. There are differences in terms of the efficiency curve, but generally speaking,
There has to be, because
well, of course there are. The main difference is that your car has got a constantly running overhead, which is keeping the engine ticking.
Yeah.
Which means if it drives at 20 miles an hour, it's really, really inefficient. This, on the other hand, doesn't have that overhead. People that, you know, have tried to get the maximum range out of a Tesla, they've done like 500 miles on one battery. They've driven at 12.5 miles an hour.
Really?
For 24 hours.
Sounds like you.
To achieve that. Oh yeah,
Sounds
very
like
funny.
you speeding.
Yeah. Look, honestly, you're ploughing down the road at, you know, 70 or more. You are going to, if you have an accident, your life is going to be in so much greater risk than if you were doing 60.
No, I know.
Because of all the extra energy.
Yeah, no, I know.
Jesus, I mean, everybody should just slow down a bit. There's so much traffic on the roads anyway. There are times when I think people should be able to drive fast, middle of the night. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? That's the carbon fibre feel, I think. Mostly a carbon fibre car.
I'm not sure about the colour.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with that colour personally.
No, but yeah, the other ones you have to pay extra for paint and stuff.
Right, we're going to go get a hard drive and some inks for the printer. Then we're going to go briefly to Toys R Us to get you your treat for not finger sucking. I'm always shocked by how expensive inks are. Watch out! Here you go. A brother for Jasper, maybe?
Right, Jazzy, where are we going?
Come on, Jasper, let's go, monkey. Finally decided. That took ages, didn't it? What's the boot like?
It's annoying, actually. It doesn't have the automatic. I love the automatic lift in the lift and close.
What's the lift and close?
Not automatic lift. That side pocket.
Soph's absolutely loving the back door there because she can just stick stuff on the back seat. It's a revolution, well, compared to her existing 3-door car.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, and then when we get going, I'm going to press button 8 and we'll see if that turns on the range extender. Hold state of charge. Is it in hold state of charge mode? I can't hear the range extender at all. See, it pops up, but it's not got a tick on hold state of charge. So we've now turned that back off now.
You know you like a car when you're not looking forward to getting your old car back.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Awesome. We've all had a lot of fun. Jasper's got his new car, but we need a screwdriver to get it out of the packaging. So we're going to go inside and do that. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And
follow me on Instagram.
And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
BMW is a make, Tesla is a make of car, and Mercedes is a make of car. This one comes from BMW, Mummy's old car comes from Mercedes, and Daddy's Superfly car comes from Tesla.
Comprendez-vous?
Yeah. Comprendez-vous.